Up next, the Grizzlies taking on the Nuggets. For Memphis, it's been a trying start to the season. Wins hard to come by. Tonight, they'll try to get back on course. Nuggets, Grizzlies, coming up next. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. They've got Powell, Buckner out there with Roy. Then there's Holmgren, and it's Green in at the 3 slot. And for Memphis, they've got Anthony. Richardson is out there with Baldwin. Then there's Reza Shea, and it's Bailey in at the power forward. What a key game tonight in the Cup. The second of 4 group stage games. Tonight, in a word, is huge.
Well, as you mentioned, Kevin, there are just 4 group games. So after tonight's game, both teams will have a much better idea of where they stand and what chances they have to advance.
Pass to Buckner. Five to shoot. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And Green gets it to go.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Reza Shea with it. He's against Green. And so Green will bring it up for Denver. Keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Give a lot of credit to this coaching staff for preparing them for that kind of environment. They went in and just executed their game plan.
Here's Reza Shea. And the dunk by Reza Shea.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that.
Yeah, you're right. Finish hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Offensive rebound. Powell. That's good.
Yeah, secures the ball off the glass. Does a nice job going right back up.
Driving in. Baldwin kicks to Anthony. Pass to Reza Shea. That one doesn't drop.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
And looking back, Coach, how great was it to see the Nuggets win their first title back in 2023?
One of the great NBA stories, Kevin. It was huge. It was a moment years in the making. That championship meant so much to the city of Denver and its fans.
Anthony up on top. Pass to Bailey. It's tipped. Here's Baldwin. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Outside Roy. Green deciding where to go with it. Kicks it to Holmgren. Shoots the 3. Denver with a new 14. Back to Roy. Launches it. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And Richardson now atop the key. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Far from an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
And there's the pass to Green. Holmgren in the high post. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Here's Reza Shea, guarded by Green. To stop the run. passes to Baylor. Here's Baldwin. Here's Riza-Shea. Knocks down the 3-ball. Riza-Shea's got 5 now.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Now Anthony. Nothing on the board. Takes a 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Outside, Green. Riza-Shea with the steal. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. And here's Anthony from the arc. Green with the rebound. Denver leading by 3. To the inside. Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. You look at the Grizzlies. They're hoping to bounce back tonight after losing their first game of the NBA Cup.
Yeah, they need to avoid an 0-2 record, and these home fans know that. I expect this place to be extra loud. It's...
The Nuggets trail by 13. We've got Baldwin. Bryant is out there with Riza-Shea. Then it's Anthony, and it's Potter in at the 5, down low. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Roy gets the bucket.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Back to Bryant. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Bryant's got the lead up to 13 now for the Grizzlies.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Outside Roy. 4 on the shot clock. Puts up a deep 3. They get it back. And another shot. In it goes. That's his 3rd bucket. He's missed 5 so far. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Bryant outside. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Pass to Riza-Shea. Just 5 on the clock. Over Green. Shot is good off the back rim and in. 7 points for Riza-Shea.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Outside Anthony. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And Green gets it to go.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. The shot by Bryant, no good. And so Green will bring it up for Denver. They traveled to Memphis last time they faced the Grizzlies and came away with a win.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
Yeah, guys, I watched the film of that one, and they had great activity defensively. They need that again tonight. Well, he's been very reliable tonight, not wasting any chances, really using his head.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, Fresh in the last game against Memphis was dominant. He finished with 19 points and he was dialed in with his shooting. Very few misses out there. He completely took over that game with his play. We'll see what he does this time around. Guys?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Richardson, he's checked in for Memphis. Holmgren, he's checked in for Denver. Pass to Green. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Here's Reza Shea. 9 points in the game so far. Richardson against Powell. Reza Shea wide open. Nailed from three-point land. Reza Shea's got 12.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
And Reza Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch, at his size, that becomes very tough to contain. And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
And the first one drops. Coach, at this stage of the season, are teams' identities that well defined?
Well, Kevin, they better be. If you don't have an identity at this point, I don't know how you're going to get one. Look, you're going to improve in whatever you do as the season goes on, hopefully. But your identity by now should be firmly established, what type of team you are and want to be. Teams that don't have that, they're in trouble.
Memphis leading by 12. Here's Baldwin. Scoreless thus far. They get it back. Here's Bailey. Over Green. They shoot again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Memphis shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And they've been mediocre all season.
So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on
49, the Nuggets. 49. Hey, please give a big round of applause for your Christian Youth Dance Team.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Memphis has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. So on the floor for Denver. Powell is out there with Chet Holmgren. Then it's Roy. Then it's Buckner. And it's Green in at the small forward position. Fades and shoots. It's hauled in by Richardson. The Grizzlies shooting reasonably well, 45%. Outside Anthony. For the lead. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Nuggets shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Outside Green. He kicks to Holmgren. It's rebounded by Memphis. They've led by as many as 14 points. They're playing host to Toronto for the next one. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Pass to Reza Shea. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. 14 points for Reza Shea.
Yeah, well, passing it inside out is always a good idea. You can usually get your teammate a clean look.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses. And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
6 on the shot clock. And Fresh picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Baldwin looking for the opening. Bailey passes to Richardson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Roy. Plays it up and banks it in. Roy's got it all tied up now for the Nuggets.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Anthony with it. He has 7. The pass to Bailey. Passes it to Baldwin. Rebound by the Nuggets. Green's got 6 rebounds here tonight. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Holmgren finds Green. Back to Holmgren. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for Memphis. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Here's Baldwin. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
That free throw, no good. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Ryan's checked in. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
Well, a miss is unfortunate, but he still manages to put them ahead. Barely.
Here's Reza Shea. Plays it up off the glass. Reza Shea's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Pass to Holmgren. Lets it go from deep. Here's Powell. And he makes good on the layup. Powell's got 8.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives a coach crazy to concede second chance points.
Pass to Bryant. There's the pass to Baldwin. Takes a shot at the elbow. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Out to the wing. And Green slams it in.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Now here's Anthony. He has 7. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. 2 teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Otter's checked in. Back to Roy. Passes it to Green. Inside, Powell. Outside for Roy. Over Anthony. They get the rebound. Powell. They had a number of cracks in it, but came away empty-handed.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Line for the Nuggets. Powell. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Powell. Good checked in from him. The Nuggets leading by 7. They've got Reza Shea. Anthony is out there with Reed. Then there's Richardson, and it's Bailey in at the 4 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Roy's gotten only 4 of his 11 shots to fall here so far. Anthony with the bucket. Anthony's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Grizzlies.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
No good from Roy.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
And here's Reed. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And the dunk by Reza Shea.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Fires the 3. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game. First here in this second half.
Roy passes to Green. Out left to the wing. Here's Martinez. And a missed layup.
Well, he competed for that rebound. You love to see him getting in there and scrapping for the ball.
Here's Bailey. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Pass to Buckner. Kicks it to Green. To the middle. Reza Shea with the steal. Reed down low. He's against Martinez. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Nuggets.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the 3. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Holmgren's checked in.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Here's Reza Shea, guarded by Green. Back to Anthony. Over Roy. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Big margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Green. Green. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And he sinks the second. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Anthony taking his time here. No good on the 3.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And it's time for an injury report.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, I got some news from Memphis's head athletic trainer. He said that the issue is a thigh cramp, and it's cause for concern, as oftentimes it's difficult to quickly recover. And this is a huge blow. This wasn't the best roster in the NBA coming into the season. Kevin?
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it as always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
Baldwin is checked in for Memphis. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. Well, during the break, I was able to catch what the Grizzlies coach was talking about with his team. Coach wants them to do a better job defending the perimeter. He said we're late on our rotations, and they're getting great looks because of it. We got to fight through it. We got to take away the three. We're good, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
And Green slams it in.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Anthony up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on their second chance points.
Well, after a scoreless first half, he's turning things around here, looking much more aggressive.
Here's Buckner. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
His fourth personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the Nuggets, Buckner taking 2 shots.
That one is off. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Ryan's checked in. And he's good on the second. So, Greg, you played the point. In create a player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Kevin. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
Here's Roy. Hands the 12-footer. And the Nuggets lead by 8.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game. Fresh.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. And so it's Memphis with it. Here's Riesesheim. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds now in the game. It's Roy on the wing. Pass to Powell to the wing on the left. Here's Buckner. It's rebounded by Memphis. Bryant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Richardson. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And the pass to Holmgren. Outside, Green.
Remaining of the game.
1:56 left in the 4th quarter. Holmgren can't hit.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
And that one's good. Green. Green's got 15 points here in the second half.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
And that one's good. Riesesheim.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
It's up a 3, And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
And Green gets it to go.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. There's a minute left in the fourth quarter of this one. And Bryant gets the ball away. 6 to shoot. Back to Bryant. The shot missing. Good D by Holmgren. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. .32 seconds left to play here in the fourth. He kicks it to Holmgren. Off target with his 3. Timeout called. The Grizzlies. They're trailing by 3. 20 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What do you think, guys?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And that's an intentional foul.
14 foul. Shooting the lead.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
And here are the Grizzlies now.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
And then foul, trying to extend that game.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Green. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
Yeah, and when your opponent knows what you need, it makes it that much harder to find an opening.
And so it's Denver who comes out on top here. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of